do about Miss Goldtrunk just because Toto gets in her garden and chases her old cat?
You ain't using your head about this bulge. Ain't you got no brains?
Sure I have brains.
Well, why don't you use them? When you come home, don't go by Miss Bulge's place. Then Toto won't get in her garden and you won't get in no trouble. See? When you just stand there and hear that jumped out of the wagon, you gotta parse the woman in Halltown before the weather turns. Will do, Mr. Gale.
Zeke, what am I going to do?
Well, stop, kid. Don't let that old bush have her try and buffalo you around. She ain't nothing to be afraid of. You gotta stand up to her, that's all. With a little courage, a little grit.
I'm not afraid of her.
That's what I want to hear. Keep your head high and chest out, and the next time she squawks, just throw right up to her and spit in her eye. That's what I do.
Would you really?
Sure I do. Do this like you gotta walk tall and shoot straight, then you got no reason to be scared of nothing and nobody.
Oh, Zeke, are you alright?
What are you trying to do? Kill a man?
How could you be so cruel?
Can't you see how white he is? You really scared him.
Who was scared?
You was scared. You was a jackrabbit. It's captain by now. Here. What is all this jackrabbit when there's work to be done? And the three shipless barbarians that'll be out of jobs before they know it. You was just having a little fun, Mrs. Gale.
There's no place for fun. You want fun? Go join a circus.
Why just do that? Be a strong man. See the world.
Well, don't start posing for it now. Here, can't work on an empty stomach, have some cookies.
Gosh, Mrs. Gale.
Just baked.
Well,
Now you don't have to sit down to eat them. You, go hitch that wagon. And Zeke, you go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
oh, Anna, really, do you know what Miss Gold said she was going to do to Toto?
Dorothy dear, stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing.
Well,
Now, you just help us out today and go find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
some places there isn't any trouble. I wonder if there is such a place, Toto. It's not a place you can go by over and rain. It's far, far away. Wondering.
When all bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit a dog, eh?
No, that dog's a menace in this community. I'm taking the sheriff to make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed?
Toto? Oh, you can't, you mustn't. Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, you won't let her, will you?
Of course we won't. Will we, Em?
Oh, please, Aunt Em. Toto didn't mean to. He didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. I let him go in her garden. You could send me to bed without supper.
If you don't hand over that dog right now, I'll bring a damn that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
Well, what if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle, with gentle people, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's my order allowing me to take him, unless you want to go against the law.
Oh, no, we can't go against the law, Dorothy. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
Now, you're seeing reason.
Oh, I won't let you take him. You go away, you. I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
Oh, Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, please don't give away Toto. Please, please.
We can't be against the law, Dorothy. Put him in the basket, Dorothy.
Oh, you're nothing but a wicked old witch.
Elmira Gulch, just because you run half the county does not mean that you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I have been dying to tell you what I've really thought of you. And now, well, being the Christian woman that I am, I can't say it.
She's putting her hand on her heart. She's dropping on the bed.
No, what's wrong with her?
Oh, I can't quite see. The crystal's gone dark.
Oh, Professor, you don't suppose she could really be sick, do you? Oh, I've got to get to her right away.
Oh, what's this? I thought you were coming with me.
Oh, no, I have to get to her right away. Come on, Toto. Well, goodbye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a lot.
Goodbye, safe journey. Better get the horse under cover. It's supposed to be a walker. Poor little kid. She gets home all right.
Kansas, she says, is the
rough road. Now which way do I go?
That way is a very nice way.
Who said that? Oh, don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course, some people do go both ways.
Well, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
That's the trouble. I can't make up my mind. I haven't got a brain, only straw.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Well, I suppose you're right. Why, we haven't formally met properly yet, have we?
Why, no.
I'm Dorothy Gale, and this is my dog Toto.
How do you do, both of you?
Very well. And you?
Well, you see, I'm not doing it all well. It's very tedious being stuck up here all day long with a pole up your back.
That must be terribly uncomfortable. Can't you get down?
Down? Well, you see,
Here, let me help you.
I'm not that bright about doing things, but maybe if you just bend the nail down in the back, I might just slip off and... Woo! Whoops! Haha, there goes some of me again.
Does it hurt you?
Oh no, I just keep picking it back up and putting it back in again. Oh, my, it's good to be free. Hey, now, you get out of here. Boo! Scat! I said boo! You see, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles away just to eat in my field and laugh in my face. Now, give me that back. Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with the brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could while away the hours, confer with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And in my head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle, for I'm the individual in trouble or pain. With the thoughts you may think you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain. Oh, I can tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you never thought before.
And then I'd sit and think some more.
You would not be just a nothing.
My head all full of stuffing.
Your heart all full of
I would dance and be merry. Life would be a dignitary if I only had a brain.
If the scarecrow back in Kansas would do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Sure.
Where's Kansas?
That's where I live, and I want to get back there so badly. I'm traveling all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You're going to see a wizard?
Oh, but there's a witch after me, and you might get into trouble.
A witch, huh? I'm not afraid of anything. Well, except to light a match.
I don't blame you for that.
But I faced a whole box of them just for the chance of getting some brains. You see, I won't be in any trouble because I don't need a thing. And I won't try and manage things because I can't think. Why, won't you take me with you?
Why, of course I will.
Hooray! To Oz!
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And here he is, the Wizard of Wiz, if ever a Wiz there was. If ever a Wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony, above a voice sings low.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I hear a beat. It's just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human, I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrow.
You could stay young and chipper.
And I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a
Oh, that was wonderful. How would you wait to come to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to give you a heart?
Why, that's a long and dangerous journey. And suppose my rain on the way.
But you've just been saying how much you want a heart.
Oh, keep the oil can handy.
Well, what if the wizard didn't give me one when we got there?
Oh, but he will, he must. We've come such a long way already.
Helping the little lady along, are you, my fine gentleman? Well, stay away from her, or I'll make a beehive out of you, Tin Man, or I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow. And as for you, my fine lady, I wish you luck with the Wizard of Oz, and a happy journey back to Kansas.
Stuff a mattress with me! Ha! I'll see you get safely to the wizard whether I get a brain or not.
Beehive! Ha! I'll see you reach the wizard whether I get a heart or not. Let her try to make a beehive out of me.
Oh, you're the best friends anybody could ever have.
To Oz?
To us! Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
It's dark and creepy. I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter. Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals here? Animals that eat straw?
And bears.
Lions and tigers?
And bears.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Put 'em up. I'll fight you with one arm tied behind my back. I'll fight you on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
Go away. Leave us alone.
How long can you stay fresh in that can? Come on, get up and fight.
Yes, Scarecrow, go up and teach him a lesson. What's wrong with you teaching him a lesson?
I already know him. All right, Pee-wee, I guess it's just you and me. Shame on you. Why did you do that?
Oh no, but you try to. It's bad enough picking after straw man when you go after a poor little dog.
But you didn't have to hit me, did you? My nose is bleeding.
Well, of course not. Oh goodness, what a fuss you're making. Well, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I even scare myself. Look at the bags under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Why don't you try counting sheep?
That doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of them.
Why, of course not.
And that's awfully nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable. Set a lying, corner on climbing, to a miss who listened to him rave. Oh, the Lord's made me a lion, but the Lord forgot to make me brave.
Then his tail began to curl and to wave.
Leave me, missy, and you're born to be a sissy. Without
That one certainly wants those ruby slippers.
Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen it.
Please, sir, I've got to see the wizard. The Gilbert just embraced it.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
And so she is. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Come on in.
skeleton man.
It's me.
You dare to come for a heart, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of colliginous junk!
Well, you see, a while back we were walking down the end of the road and,
Quiet! And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a grain? You billowing bale of bovine fodder!
Your Honor, I mean, Your Excellency, I mean, Your Wizardry.
Enough! And you, liar!
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
Silence, whippersnapper! The beneficent Oz has ever granted your request.
What's that? Please.
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small test. Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But in order to do that, we have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick and I'll grant your request. Now go!
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
Haunted forest? Witch's castle, 1 mile.
Back if I were you, that's the best news I've ever heard. Oh, no, you don't. You know something? I believe there are spooks around here. Spooks? That's silly. That's ridiculous. Don't you believe in spooks? Why don't we? I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. You'll believe in more than that before I finish with you. Welcome to the haunted forest. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. Who's that? Who's that? They are lovely slippers, aren't they, Nico? Now be a good boy and invite a few of your friends to the party. If I had a heart, I think I'd be beating faster. Now bring that girl and her dog to my castle. Do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. Take special care of those ruby slippers. I want those most of all. Now fly! Fly! Bring me that girl and her slippers! Fly! 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 They got Lucky and Toto! They got you something! Get away! Help! Help! Shoot, big dog, get out of here! They tore my legs off, and they threw them over there, and they took my chest out, and they threw it over there. Well, that's you all over. You sure knows this stuff to get in you. Oh, don't just sit there and put me back together. We've got to find Dorothy. You've captured the girl and her dog? Such a good little Nico. I'll get the dog. What a nice little dog. Nico, where's her manners? It's time to entertain our guests. Bring me the girl. Such an unexpected pleasure, my dear. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness. What are you going to do with my dog? Give it back to me. All in good time, my pretty. All in good time. Oh, can I please have my dog back? Certainly. Certainly, when you give me those slippers. Oh, but the Good Witch of the North told me not to. Very well. Nico, my pet, tie a rock around the mangy dog's neck and throw him in the river. We can all watch him drown. Oh, no. Here, you could have your old slippers, but give me back Toto. That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason. Oh, I didn't mean to, really. Can I still These things must be done delicately.
Run, Toto, run!
Catch him, you fool!
He got away! He got away!
Which is more than you will. Drat you and your dog. Do you see this hourglass? That's how much longer you've got to be alive. It isn't long, my pretty. It isn't long.
you please, sir.
Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz is spoken.
Who are you?
Why, I'm the great and powerful Oz, of course.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh, no, I'm a very good man. Just not a very good wizard.
You better be good enough to send Dorothy back to Kansas.
And give Scarecrow his brains.
And Lion his courage.
And Tin-Man his heart.
Well, you already had it all this time.
No, we haven't.
Oh, but you had. You see, Scarecrow, you want a brain. Well, that's a very mediocre commodity. You see, back where I come from, there are places called universities where people become great thinkers. And they have no more brains than you do, but they have something you don't, and that is a diploma.
A diploma? Gee.
Therefore, in defeating the Wicked Witch, I give you a small token of our gratitude, the THD.
THD?
Doctor of Thinkology, of course.
Sum of the square roots of two isosceles triangles are equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy rapture, I've got a brain! How could I ever thank you?
But you can. And you, my fine mind friend, you are under the delusion that because you run away from danger, you don't have any courage. But you are mixing up courage with wisdom. You see, back where I come from, there are people who are called heroes, but they have no more courage than you do, but they have something that you don't. And that's a medal. Therefore, in conspicuous fighting against the Wicked Witch, I give you the Triple Cross.
The Triple Cross!
You are now a part of the Legion of Courage.
Shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
And you, my galvanized friend, you don't know how lucky you are not to have a heart attack. You see, ours cannot be made practical before they are made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Well, you see, back where I come from, there are people who do great deeds every day, but they have no bigger heart than you do, but they do have something you don't. And that's a testimonial.
Did you hear that? A testimonial!
Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, we give you a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my fine sentimental friend, a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
It tastes. Wait, but what about Dorothy?
Oh, I don't think there's anything in that bag for me.
Well, the only way I can get Dorothy back to Kansas is to bring her there myself.
Oh, but are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Why, I'm an old Kansas man myself. You see, I used to be a premier balloonist for the Miracle Wonderland Carnival, until one day my balloon failed to return.
It did?
Yes, and then the winds changed, and I was immediately granted First Wizard Deluxe.
Oh.
Oh, and here's our balloon now.
Oh my!
In this balloon, you and I will travel back to the land of E Pluribus Unum. And therefore, I grant Tin-Man, Scarecrow, and Lion to rule in my stead. Obey them as you would me. Release the balloon.
Oh, but I can't leave without Toto.
Oh, what's this? I thought you were coming with me.
Oh, don't leave without me. Please don't go.
I don't know how to work this thing. Goodbye, folks.
Oh, Scarecrow, I'll never see Kansas as long as I live. Never, never, never. Never is a very, very long time, Dorothy. Oh, will you help me? Can you help me?
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Of course. You just have to learn it for yourself.
What did you learn, Dorothy? Well, I think that it wasn't enough just to want to miss Uncle Henry and Auntie Anne. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
But that's so easy. I should have thought of it for her.
I should have felt it in my heart.
If I had the courage of my convictions.
No, she had to learn it for herself.
Now those ruby slippers will take you back to Kansas in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye to everyone. I love you all so much. Oh, don't cry, Tin Man. You'll rest so dreadfully. Here's your oil can.
Now I know I got a heart. It could
right, but I'm gonna miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
With you gone, I'll do a little more hollering.
Oh, Scarecrow, you are my first friend here. I think I'll miss you most of all.
Having a brain don't make parting any easier. Goodbye, Dorothy. I'll think of you always.
Are you ready now? Oh, yes, before I change my mind and stay forever. Close your eyes, click your heels together 3 times, and think to yourself, over and over, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. 1, there's no place like home. 2, there's no place like home. Goodbye, Dorothy.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy, stand down, darling.
Oh, Amy, is it really you?
Oh, I just want to stop by to see this little girl.
Oh, well, I guess she's fine now.
She got quite a bump on her head. We kind of thought her for a moment she was going to leave us.
Oh, but I did leave you, Uncle Henry, and I tried to get back for days and days.
There was just a bad dream.
But, and it wasn't a dream. And you, and you were there. Oh, but you couldn't have, could you?
We dream lots of silly things.
But Anna, it wasn't a dream. It was a real place. And I remember some of it wasn't so nice, but most of it was beautiful. And all the same, all I kept saying was, I want to go home. I want to go home. And they sent me home. Doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, but anyways, Toto, we're home.